What's up, y'all? It's your favorite clinical medical assistant, Aniyah, and I'm back with another video. Today this is going to be a quick video, so I'm just going to be telling you guys the top paying states for medical assistants. Now keep in mind that most of the time the states that are paying the most have a higher cost of living. So don't hear this and be like, oh, I need to move here, because as the salary goes up, more than likely the cost of living has went up as well. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes $20 an hour in a state that charges $2,000 a month for an apartment is not always like a good deal. It's not always the best trade. So let's see if your state made the list. The first state on the list, we have Washington. Washington is a pretty big state. Typically they are known for paying their employees the most money. Medical assistants in Washington are making $22.75 an hour on average, and that is equaling out to about $47,320 per year. That's how much they're getting paid in Washington to be MAs. Next one on the list is the District of Columbia. They're paying their medical assistants on average $22.45 an hour, which is equaling out to about $46,690 per year. The next one on our list, we have Alaska, which is not surprising at all, but Alaska's cost of living is high, y'all. It is not cheap to live in Alaska. They are paying around $22.30 an hour on average, and that's equaling out to about $46,390 per year. The next one, you probably already know, you probably already guessed that this one was going to be on the list. California. California is paying their medical assistants around $21.53 per hour. That is the average, and that is going to equal out to around $44,780 per year. We all know how much it costs to live in California. I think we all know that the cost of living there is like ridiculous, super expensive, just way like blown out of the water. I think gas there is like $6, which is like ridiculous. The last one on the list is Massachusetts, which honestly this one kind of surprised me, and I think it surprised me because Massachusetts is not like one of those states that I just like think about often. It's one of those states that's a state but don't really like think about it. When somebody asks you to name the 50 states, like I don't feel like Massachusetts is like one that I would remember easily, right along with like North Dakota, South Dakota. There are just certain states where you're like, I don't know, it don't seem like nobody lived there. It really don't. You don't meet anybody that's from there. I've never met anybody from either of the Dakotas, so I oftentimes just forget it even exists, honestly. But Massachusetts, they are making around $21.25 per hour. That is the average, and that is equaling out to around $44,200 per year. So even though they are on the higher side of the spectrum as far as pay goes, the cost of living in these states is very, very high. So make sure you calculate that into whatever budget you're making if you're going to move to one of these states, or if you're living on your own and you really just need to make sure that you have enough money to live and survive. I would probably rather live in one of those cheaper states and maybe just work my way up to that $22, $23, $24 range with whatever company that I'm with. Because living in those states, they gonna rob you for everything you got. $2,000, $2,500 for an apartment every month? I think not. I think not. So yes, those are your top paying states for medical assistants, you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you got something to say, and look around on my channel if you like what you see. Then go ahead and subscribe. XOXO, Aniyah.